Hello everyone, welcome to Sinful Gaming. Hope you're all doing well, hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Hope everyone is doing well. We're live for a hobby hangout, doing some hobby while I wait for the football to start. So, got to get some work done on these Daughters of Cain, so might as well come on, chat with everyone, see how you're all doing. If you are in the chat, let us know what you're hobbying on and what you're doing. Love to hear from everyone. As we're now going to use some plate mail metal from Army Painter to do the base coat of all my metal. Got most of my skin down except the final end highlight. We'll leave end highlights until the end. I'm going to get everything done without those end highlights on the troops. So I've still got Marathi to do, 10 Doomfire Warlocks, base my Purple Sun, and then do my Incarnate as well, and my Hi Gladiatrix. John, hello mate, how are we? But that'll be my army that I'm going to take over to Hobart GT in about a month. Just signed up for another 40k GT as well. I'm going to try and get my Emperor Spears painted up, and there should be a Age of Sigmar GT the week after that 40k GT in my local area as well, which I'll probably try and paint a different army up for. But it'll be mostly trying to get the Emperor Spears done next. In the meantime, I'll have some Conquest stuff I want to get done, and a new Moonstone Warband. Robin, hello, how are we? And so, yeah, it's just a matter. And, yeah, so... Oh, nice, you're almost done with your rat team. Awesome, man. We are going to get our metal all base coated. Nice. We'll have a check of that later. But what hobby is everyone working on? So yeah, I've got 40 Witch Elves to get done. And then 10 Doomfire Warlocks will follow after this, and then it's just the bigger ones. Timothy, hello. Good afternoon to you. Your country is why I'm up this late. It is almost 1 a.m. But I'm waiting for the football to start. I'm a big, by football, I mean soccer for those Americans in there. Big football fan. So the Champions League round starts tonight. So we'll give that a watch in a bit. But hope you're all doing well. Just, starting off with me metal, and then we'll get the gold on, and then we'll do some shading on them. So I got my blue-skinned elves happening. Had this idea for them for quite a while to do like some nice, a different looking Daughters of Cain force. So they're going to be all blue-skinned. Yeah, I'm really excited to try Space Station Zero. I actually do have a copy of Reign in Hell myself. I've been wanting to actually get it up and running for the channel at some point. I thought it would be really cool to have it up. So eventually I'll get Rain and Hell. I'll definitely check out Space Station Zero as well. Rain and Hell is a good, solid game. I really do enjoy it. So quite excited to get Space Station Zero. Just getting the first coat of all the metal done. Like I said, I'm using Army Painter. Plate mail metal. It's a little bit more less gritty, I find, than Leadbelcher from GW. Army Painter were kind enough to send me out a ton of paints to check out of theirs. I've been loving their speed paints. I like a lot of their colors. I've actually been using a mix of Army Painter and GW ones. I think both companies do different colors better. Like I will say with the speed paints, I'm really not a fan of the purple speed paints, but the purples in contrast, on the other hand, are really good. Meanwhile, contrast greys are not great. Besides Basilicanum, like all the other sort of like Griff Charger grey and all that, I'm not a big fan of. But all those sort of middling greys from Army Painter's speed paint range are fantastic. So it's a nice. I don't think there's a be all end all with the ranges at all. I think the best way is actually to look at utilizing all the different paint ranges because they all can offer something different. My Old Dominion for Conquest that I've been painting up, I've got finished my test model. Now it has Turbo Dork, Army Painter, GW on it as a mix of light paints. Oh, you're also fixing to get your second Sorcerer on Manticore. Finish your Slave to Darkness. It's nice. I'm really excited for Slaves to Darkness. That new battle tome, it's screaming to me. For anyone who knows what I like, no surprise that I want to do the all Ogreid army. So I'll be certainly looking at doing an all Ogreid force. Nice. Yeah. Slaves are such a great tome. There's so much to it. It really is up there. I think there's a few tomes like that that really have so many options in them. Slaves, cities, and like not like just like Stormcast, where Stormcast can be a bit samey, bar I would say maybe the Vanguard Auxiliary Chamber that's got, you know, a bit of a different look to it. It is all pretty similar for the Stormcast, where things like Slaves, Cities, Gloomspite, Skaven, no, not Skaven really. They all do look very similar. But Slave City, Gloomspite, there's another one I was thinking of. I think that's it actually. Like they have all these different aesthetics to them that make all of them really interesting. They can be, you know, a joined force while also having so many individual visual points to them. Sylvaneth are certainly getting up there now recently with the latest editions. I like this, you know, I want every army at some point to be at a minimum of the Sylvaneth army size. I'm hoping we start to see, you know, like more IDK units, more Fire Slayers, more Caradron Overlord units added to our rosters. Nice. Yeah, Chamon is one of my favorite. My mates painting up a really cool Chamon themed Zinch army, so it's all like a metallic colors, like all these blues and all that are metallics, which is really, really cool stuff. But yeah, so what hobby have people got planned? Anyone going to some events or got anything on the pipeline for themselves? I've got quite a few events. Hobart GT end of, well, I'm going away end of this month, but it's actually the 1st and 2nd of next month. And then pretty much a month after that, I'll have back-to-back weekends of a 40k GT and then a Age of Sigmar GT, one after the other. Oh, nice. Yeah, chewing through a commission backlog. That's still some solid hobby getting done. Yeah, I did commission painting for a tiny bit, and it just wasn't for me. I did not enjoy painting other people's stuff. Like my ability to hop through my own projects. I changed my mind on what I'm doing way too often to ever get back into it. Yeah, I've got my own set of Horus Heresy. I've got to get the big box built, which will be pretty awesome. Alrighty. Hey, I don't mind 3D printed stuff at all. It's just not something I personally do. I do own plenty of 3D printed models. A couple of proxies here and there. But, I don't own a 3D printer. Deep Fried Johnny. Don't be too jealous. It's like 1 a.m. at where I am. I am painting in the middle of the night. Deep Fried Johnny. Waiting for the football to start. Nice, John. definitely writing my own game is something I really want to do one day. There's a lot of things like I want to do. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I got the Age of Darkness box that's sitting there. It's got to get painted at some point. There should be starting to be like Horus Heresy events happening, so I'll get an army painted up. It'll be Blood Angels, because I love the Blood Angels. Doing Amid the Flesh Terror, probably, as my main sort of dude. I've actually got the Horus Heresy started getting some of the audiobooks ready. I'm going to... I've missed a bit, and that's happened. So I'm going to start from the start again and go through the Horus Heresy on Audible, which will be a fun time. Remembering some of my favorite parts and sort of giving myself that knowledge sort of back that I once had. Yeah, I'm waiting for about an hour. I'll probably head off and go get ready to watch my football game. But figured while I'm sitting here painting, I might as well come on and chat with people. I really want to get back into having more regular hobby hangouts, so... Appreciate it, man. That Slaves to Darkness box is pretty sweet. I would be tempted if it was all Ogroids. For me, it's just not a box for me because I only have an interest in collecting a full Ogroid army. So I'll just wait to the release of those Ogroids and then I'll start piling in on them. I will be grabbing the Leagues of Votann launch set, though. That is definitely sparked my interest. I think the Leagues of Votann are pretty sweet. I'd be pretty excited to get into some 30k. Middle Earth comes out next week. Be really excited to get some games in and potentially try and get to some events for Middle Earth. I've got an Easterling force. I've got a Rohan force, which will be both trying to hit the table sometime soon. But yeah. So the aim will be to be trying to organize a regular stream schedule for everyone, so we can organize something. I can get regular times up so people can know when I'm going to jump on. Keep forgetting to do knees. Haven't missed any shoulder pads. I have. See, I don't know. I really dig the Votan. I think they're cool. I'm not the biggest dwarf fan in the world, but the Leagues of Votan have got an appeal to me. And maybe that's a big reason that they're not actual dwarves. That being said, I might take dwarves to the next Age of Sigmar GT after I draw the Kane. I've got a KO army I want to paint up. Oh, nice, D4 Johnny. That sounds great, man. That is such a good Star collecting box. One of my favorite ones, I think. So Daughters of Cain were the choice for this GT. I've got KO, Nighthaunt, or maybe another Stormcast army, maybe Sylvaneth, maybe Lumineth. Don't know what I'll take to the next GT after this one. I'll sort of see. Yeah, so get these girls done. But yeah, so yeah, I've got 40 Witch Elves to paint. I've got Marathi, the Kronspine, Purple Sun to base, and then 10 Doomfire Warlocks, and that will be my 2K army for the Daughters of Cain. I might put a vote up for people, and we can sort of see maybe what I will paint after, what will take the next GT. Might put it up after the Luminous Battle Tank comes out. Maybe I'll let my Patreons and YouTube members vote for what I'm going to paint. Should we do that? Patrons and YouTube members can vote on what my next tournament army will be. The one, so not obviously I'm already doing my Daughters of Cain for this GT. Submitted the list, but for the AOS GT after I need an army. So what should I take to that? Maybe I'll let the Patrons and YouTube members vote. It'll obviously be between armies that I have ready to go. But yeah, so yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll let the next army be decided by the Patreons and YouTube members. You guys can decide what I take to the next AOS GT after Hobart. So that'll probably have things like Nighthaunt, KO, Lumineth, Sylvaneth. I've got 4 options. I'll be able to put 5 options in a poll? Maybe. There'll be one eventually, man. It definitely comes with reps. Speed will 100% come with reps. Like more games you play with your army, the more you know of your army, the less you're having to check that book. Will definitely speed up your games tenfold as you learn those things. If you're looking for some good ways to speed up your games, I'd say having like planning your turns ahead, sort of having dice at the ready, knowing orders of combinations. So things like AOS reminders are really good for organizing your timing of abilities and stuff like that. You can find AOS reminders at AOSreminders.com. Go a long way to helping that. But the biggest thing, like to speed up games, without a doubt, is just reps. Play more games, and they'll speed up. Yeah, and like definitely knowing your stuff, and that just comes with reps. Like I'm certainly someone who can't read something, really needs to see it on the table in action for me to understand how my army works properly. But at the same time, like just knowing those core fundamental rules of your army, knowing your hits and wounds and all that, does speed up your games a lot. And if like you are struggling to remember, things like War Scroll cards or printed sheets with all your stats in lines are really great for helping figure out your army. So you get there with all the metal on all of these witch elves. Just a long process. Probably need to go over and do a second coat of this metal to make sure it's nice and solid. Then we can pick out all the gold details, and then we'll do a nice wash on the two colors before picking out some highlights. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. Rolling different profiles and having different colored dice. Yeah, and just having your dice set in like numbers. If you know your army gets attacked in 20, 40, and 60, say, have 3 lots of different colored dice that are all in 20s. You go, cool. This is the unit that gets 60 attacks. So they get all my dice. This unit gets 40 attacks, so they have 2 lots of my dice. Definitely little things like that can go a long way to speeding up your games. Yeah, and certainly those first few games definitely will take time, man. It's important in those games to reflect and learn on them and learn, like, look at where you can go quicker, look at what you can do quicker. Having things like tokens and stuff like that to record what's happening in the game. So, +1 to hit token or something like that, using finest hour, whatever. They definitely increase the game, so you're not having that mental load of having to remember everything that's on every unit you've used. Ugh. Yeah, 100%. Dice trays, dice cups, definitely. Yeah, they save you, like 10 seconds every time you use them, but how many times are you rolling dice in a game? So 10 seconds adds up real quick. Anything you can do to speed up the dice in the game is massive. Yeah, 100%. Don't it be nice ones? Yeah, stuff like that, they really go so far for speeding up your game. Oh, dear. No worries, mate. Always happy to help. We have a Discord server if you're not already in it. In the video's description is our Discord server. You can find and come chat with the community we've got over there for the channel. Robin, hello. Nice to see you back. But yeah, if you're not already, go join the Discord server. There's a bunch of great people inside the Discord. Yeah, so Let's see. So we're going to leave the banners bare for now. It's just a single color. We're going to see if I get enough time before the event, if I can freehand the banners and paint some freehand designs on them. Got some ideas of what I might want to do. I'm sort of going for jungle theme. Sort of going for like a jungle theme. They're supposed to be like poison dart frogs is the idea. Hence the blue. I'm going to do some little specks of spotted color on their shoulders to sort of differentiate the units. And also try and, if I can get time and get some time to do some freehand on them, I'm going to try and do some paintings on their banners. And yeah, I did see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Votan scheme. I'm not sure what I'm going to do my Votan as when I get them. Red Martin, hello, mate. How are we? That sucks. Hope you get it finished soon, buddy. Oh. Could have brought a snack out with me. Got some nice shapes. So yeah, slowly but surely making our way. Hopefully, I can have these girls finished in the next couple of days, I reckon. Then move on to my warlocks. And that'll be the vast majority. And I've just got Marathi and the Kronspine to do. And the High Gladiatrix, but should be a pretty quick job. Don't forget, if you are watching, to drop a like on the video. I hope more people come join in chat and hobby with us all while we're getting some hobby done. Be live for probably the next 20-ish minutes while we wait for the football to start. Not really any conversions. Unfortunately, the bad thing about doing this and trying to get some jobs out for a couple of camp tourneys and stuff like that, just have not had the chance to do much in the way of conversion or kit bashing lately. Nice. I should have the review up about Drecky Flint's novel probably in the next few days. Almost finished it. I think I got about 4 hours to go. I love Drecky. He is, without a doubt now, one of my favorite Age of Sigmar characters. He is so freaking funny. Such a good character. Really, really enjoy it. Do have a couple of metal shagoffs all painted up. Yeah, Hollow King's really fun as well. I would say from where I'm at in Dreckie Flint's novel, I prefer Dreckie Flint's novel. Out of the two, I would say I would say I prefer Dreckie Flint. Hollow King is really good though. Both are solid novels. Like that's saying I prefer Dreckie Flint is not a hit on Hollow King at all, because that was really enjoyable as well. KO goodness continues with Overlords of the Iron Dragon coming to Audible for pre-order next week as well. Well, Dreckie Flint is on Audible, and the only other main KO story is Overlords of the Iron Dragon, and that is coming to Audible next weekend. Pre-order. So there's the two at the moment. They're both really enjoyable. There's a bunch featuring KO in them. Yeah. The Archanaut's Oath will be the one you'll want to look for. That is the latest Dreckie Flint novel. So yeah, go look up Archanaut's Oath on Audible. Or just go Warhammer, put most recent, and it will be near the top. I mean, Overlords of the Iron Dragon should be up soon. Alright, so time to start going for a second coat of metal. Dominion is really fun. Yeah, if you want to go check out some, we've got reviews up for a ton this year. I think I'm up to Dreckie Flint will make 30 novels, well, 30 audibles so far this year. So I am smashing through Black Library fiction like there's no tomorrow. Oh, nice. What do you mean by good Zinch fun? What sort of fun are we looking for? If we're looking for army lists, I wouldn't recommend anything at the moment, just because we know a new battle tome is probably coming out in the next couple of weeks. And then we'll have a ton of Zinch stuff on the channel as soon as we have the info we need to be able to do it. Bad guy, Zinch bad guy in a book. Definitely Cursed City and Callus and Told Silver Shard. Without a doubt. That's all Zinch. That's the bad guys. Yeah, there's some really good ones where like Chaos does get the upper hand. Alrighty, well, game starts in 15 minutes, so I'm going to head off for the night. Thank you everyone for coming, hanging out, hobbying, chatting along with us. Been a ton of fun. We'll be back another time shortly. Don't forget to check out all the latest videos on the channel. You can come join us on YouTube members or Patreon if you want, down in the video's description. Really helps support the channel, allows us to keep doing what we are doing. With that all said, everyone, stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against great. Ciao for now.